Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Adepticon.
Sergio Calvo began his journey a long time ago. Through passion and persistence, he earned recognition, winning awards and rising in the world of miniature painting. He had already faced the legendary Golden Demons. Each one a battle, each one a story. But one challenge still awaited him: the Golden Demon of 2025.
The effect on the swirliness.
No se habrán roto las miniaturas, ¿no?
Espero que no se hayan roto las miniaturas.
Who is your favorite painter?
Pero hemos tenido un pequeño contratiempo. Me estáis viendo a mí porque desgraciadamente Sergio ha tenido que quedarse en Madrid. Toda una odisea.
We got it.
Parece que he llegado.
Sí, sí, sí.
Madre mía, qué película.
¿Qué película va a salir?
Ay.
Bueno, es que te has pillado un Uber Premium.
Y luego no quieres que te premie.
We got it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Adepticon this year in Milwaukee. So for this one will be something super special because we'll try to create something unique for our channel. What things you will see. For example, I'm going to show you where I'm teaching. I'm going to show you my entries for the Golden Demon, and for sure you have it there. So I'm so close to the Golden Demon event. So what I have a surprise. Probably some miniatures you didn't see before, some other models that maybe you have seen it on YouTube. But why not came in to Adepticon to watch it on real life, to see how I paint without Photoshop, without cameras, without anything. You will be really surprised.
We need your help.
So easy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What's your name?
Adrian.
Adrian?
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Nice
See you later.
See you later.
When I have the miniatures in the Golden Demon, I'm so nervous. But now, at least I can say not yet. Bam, bam, bam.
How are you?
Pretty good, how are you?
What's your life?
So 2 weeks before, ship my stuff, and I never ship my miniatures, but I'm like, it's 2 weeks before, and then it's just gone.
They arrive?
No.
Not yet?
It just stopped tracking, and for a week, nothing. So I had to reprint all my miniatures.
No way.
Yeah, it was like, have you seen Groundhog's Day, where they live the same day over and over and over?
Yeah, I see.
It was that. I was like, I feel like I just did this.
Hello, Charity. I'm here.
You're here! Yay!
I arrived. My trip was awful, but at least I'm here. And one day later, fly again, alone, not with my friends. So yeah, but at least I'm here. I could fix.
Yes, at least you're here. That's all that counts. Oh, you're okay, Sergio.
Hi.
It's so good to see you. How was your trip? Good. Oh, you already picked it up phone. That's right.
I think I don't know you.
Danner.
Sergio, nice to meet you. So, could you explain me more or less how is this year the classes?
Where did we put you, Sergio?
Sergio Calvo.
I know.
I think it's.
There you are. 201B.
Okay, so the second one, perfect, easy.
No running all over town.
Yeah, last year was a bit chaotic, like some of the in other areas. Yeah, perfect. Hi, Dave.
Good.
How are you?
How are you? Good. How about you?
My flight was awful, but everything is okay. It's okay. At least I'm here. How is your life? How is everything?
Everything's going well. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's all good.
I've seen the new books with what's the name? Journeyman.
Oh, Tim Marsh?
Yeah, Tim Marsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Looks amazing. Probably need to buy this one.
Yeah, sure. I think it's going to be great. Tim and Vince Venturella and Natalia.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Right. It's gonna be,
I've seen it. Super nice, man. Super nice. The confirmation to come to US.
Oh my God.
So at least I'm here.
You're here. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
The students will be happy. We're awesome. It's so good to have you.
How is your life?
It's rough, but
It's rough.
It's rough. But I mean, that's just life right now.
Good to see you. How was your flight?
Long.
Long?
Yeah, I'm tired.
The big guy.
The big guy.
How are you?
Good.
A lot of years without seeing you.
That's true.
How is your life?
Good. My son was 1 year old. Everything's fine. For
Great.
You?
Everything nice. So I'm really happy. So coming back again.
I'm invited as independent judge. Second time now.
Super nice.
I did this last year in Germany.
Super nice. I heard about Germany, but I didn't know that. So they invite you to come here.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
And also Germany again this year. So
super nice.
It's interesting. I'm really looking forward to it.
You good?
I'm good.
I was super happy with the mini you painted. Me, the cat.
Thank you so much. I tried to do my best.
I was super happy.
So I was trying to do my real best.
No, I loved it.
So it's a different scale. It's
cool,
smaller.
Yeah, small.
But I try to paint blended, like you love it, like more UK style. Thank you.
So thanks for doing it.
I brought some models for my new Kickstarter. If you want to make a deal or something for the new,
I want to see them.
So it's from Alan again, the miniature, the scatting.
Yes.
The paint. How are you, Neil?
I'm good. How are you?
What categories are you going for?
I came with a lot of models just to try to find you in different categories.
Oh, right. Okay.
Super nice. How was your trip?
Yeah, do you know what? Trip over was really good. So we were at the same flight over, and for the first time had a breeze through US Customs and Security. Normally it's been like 2 hours, sit in the queue.
Yeah.
We were sort of through in what, half hour?
So I was waiting 5 hours for my connection, so it was a really long trip. I think in one of those, it's the slider short. 2 years when you won the slider short, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking that I told you during the evening, right? I told you that probably you will win, but I didn't see your model.
Well, I kept saying that Andy was going to win that year.
Yeah.
Everyone did, and that made it painful.
Yeah. Well, because I was stood by you going, yeah, come on, mate. I know. And then my name was going,
oh, wow.
It's a bit wobbly.
I think everything's thin's nice.
Yeah.
Like,
it's amazing, man.
on a thin base, but the mini's thin, so it works. Like, if you had some fat marine on it, it wouldn't work.
You made the resin and transparent stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That stuff.
It's for single.
Okay, single,
Yeah, I want to see Sergio's fucking.
Come on.
¿Qué pasa, Sergio?
¿Qué pasa?
I love the Eldar.
Oh, that's great. So much more refined than you normally go.
I agree with you. Yeah, totally agree.
The effect on the swirliness.
I started.
Thank you.
You sell it to some rich person, I think.
Very sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's...
Thank you.
I didn't say that, right?
How so polite.
Huh?
Super polite with me.
Welcome back.
How are you, Brian?
I've missed you. How have you been?
Because this one is large, right?
Yeah.
Single?
Yeah.
Single?
Yep.
How is your life?
Oh, it's been so busy.
So busy. Thank you so much.
No, y qué gran honor reconocerte, Sergio.
Muchísimas gracias.
Sí, tus videos son tan relajantes, en el sentido de que estás ahí aprendiendo los pinceladas y todo lo demás, pero también la música y estar con full focus también, así que no...
Qué guay, me hace mucha ilusión que me digas eso.
Hello, big fan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Big fan to you too. So I'm trying to learn how to play Age of Sigmar with your videos.
Are you?
I'm trying my English and the game.
If you ever want to message me, I'll help learn English.
Where are you entering?
I'm empty.
Whoa, it's perfect!
It's perfect.
Oh my god! Best one yet. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no.
I have few entries. I will show you later.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll see him in the cabinet. Be like, I'm entering my worst miniature ever.
Maybe not.
Miniature, and you're gonna vomit. You're gonna be sick.
I've seen it online.
Yeah. Isn't he?
Thank you so much.
He's so hideous.
I came with my camera.
And a man with a camera
Exactly.
too. Hi. You're just the camera.
The green screen.
What a lovely camera.
So thank you so much. Good luck. Nice to meet you. Good luck.
Huge fan, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you at 4.
Thank you. If it looks awful for you, but I'm saying that it's correct, just believe in the process. Simple. Nowadays it's easier because you can see my videos on YouTube. So it's easy to see how it looks awful at the beginning of the process and at the end looks like better quality. We can always I'm making jokes about myself, about my artworks, about everything. At the beginning of the process I try to paint with rough brush strokes, then I try to blend. What kind of tool I use to blend? The airbrush. For those classes we don't have airbrush, I think, right? So I'm going to explain you the same method just with brush. It's longer process, but at least will work. Will be like a nice experiment. Why? Because if you understand perfectly in this way, then with airbrush I think will be easier. Muchísimas gracias. Simple. Reflection is creating the story. Where is the model? And you will see. For me, this one works perfectly. I would like to introduce Michael. So I would like to introduce you in the future more incredible students like him. He won 2 years in a row gold in Golden Demon, and I'm really proud about this model, so I hope you will win something. If not, feel proud about this one because it's incredible.
So this is like the sun is coming in from this side. So all of the surfaces on this side, more or less, have warmer tonalities and are brighter. And then on this side, it's more like in darkness.
So this is Adepticon. This is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest event for Golden Demon and for this kind of war games. This is one of the reasons why I came every year. Like probably I was coming like 9 years in a row. At the beginning of the time, or my time was just to came for Crystal Brass. Pretty interesting price, but now it's Golden Demon. That's the difference, right? So when you have something like this one really popular, and when you don't have something popular but you have a cash prize. I don't know which one it's harder to win it, but in both cases everybody try to do their own best, and probably if you came you will see incredible artworks for a lot of painters, not just his artwork or my own ones. You will be really surprised with all the models that you can see in this event. So have fun and see you soon. So now we are ready to talk with Vostria from Infinity in Adepticon 2025. I would like to introduce himself because he has really interesting ideas about many things. I would like to ask him first some easy questions and then he will explain everything about this event. So let me ask you first, Vostria, how many years have you came to Adepticon?
I lost my count. I mean,
more than 10, for example?
I was coming before the pandemic, then we lost 2 years in a row and then keep on coming over. We were coming since it was in Schaumburg. This is the new location. We learn step by step how to come to Adepticon if we have to come with a special product or a special bundle. Time we make our own conclusions about this event. This is concentrated formula event. This is more wargaming event than any other event.
This is more focused on board games and other stuff. This one is just wargaming.
Correct. So here every time someone comes around already knows Infinity, already has an army. We have 4 different materials for our miniatures.
Okay, tell us.
Okay, PVC plastic for the dungeon crawler, which is the Warcraft Adventures.
If we talk about PV plastic to explain to the viewer.
Yeah, this is the usual tabletop quality plastic for board games. Okay. So our games, Warcraft Adventures or Rem Racers, are made in that plastic.
Okay.
Then we also have thermoplastic, which is the plastic that we made on our own facilities in Spain.
Okay.
It's plastic that we made the miniatures for Warcraft with that. Now we have metal. Okay, and the human figures from Infinity are made of metal. It's the best metal figures on the market. I can tell you that. Finally, we have the new plastic resin that we're going to cast the big figures for Infinity and for Warcraft. The big figures, the mounted riders of Works for Warcraft and the big robot stacks for Infinity are going to be cast from now on in plastic resin.
Are you talking about this kind of plastic, right?
You already know this, yes. The long one is made in plastic resin.
I know this one because I have on my desk, so I have to paint this miniature, so soon you will see the videos on YouTube. So you will see the quality about the plastic and the quality about the painting. So if he's talking about this quality, I promise you that it's really cool. Between this part and this one for the skin, this line is the black lining. It's your first time in Adepticon?
Yes, it is my first time at Adepticon. It's really fun, honestly. This is one of the coolest vacations I've ever taken. It's just like you walk into all the halls and I'm just like, it's so like all these gamers and all the tables and everything. I've never seen anything like it. It's almost overwhelming, but it's good.
That you are playing Kill Team.
Yes.
What do you think about the tournament? Do you think that you will get the golden ticket?
I will be quite shocked if I get the golden ticket because I did not get a lot of practice in before I came here. If anything, best painted would be really cool. I was more hopeful for that. I did white scars, which are rather challenging, so I hope that gets me a few extra points.
So if you have to say an advice to a new painter or someone that wants to come to the event, the convention, or one of these seminars, what you will say?
Make sure you plan everything out well enough, set a budget, and accept the fact that you can't do it all.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So thank you.
Absolutely, Sergio. Thank you, man.
Nice to see you.
The brushes are...
Do you like them? You got them?
I love it.
Oh man, say something to the camera, please.
Okay. The brushes are absolutely outstanding.
Painted something for Golden Demon or a painting competition?
No? I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Thank you.
I'm getting close. With your brushes, maybe one day.
Thank you. The big boy is there.
Painter. I thought
he decided to sell products, right?
No. Hey man, how we doing? You alright?
Yeah, it was fantastic. A few minutes and then I will go to teach again. I would like to introduce Tim. He is one of the owners with his wife of Journeyman. So probably you have seen that I painted few miniatures for Dave, but he's a really talented painter, probably way better than me. I heard that you started painting, as you do, after making your own company. So, Could you tell me the story why you decide to start painting with your quality once you create your own company? Because usually you start painting, you're a professional painter, and you try to release other products.
Yeah.
So why you did it in the other way?
So it was circumstantial. Okay, we opened. I painted when I was a kid. I was really into Warhammer. Everything. I've always been into science fiction, science fantasy since as long as I can remember. But my previous job was managing bars and restaurants.
Okay.
Okay. So at one point, I just thought to myself, I need a hobby. I need something again to de-stress, reconnect with my art.
So if you have to say an advice to someone which one want to start joining to the hobby, for professional or not, just in the hobby, in the field, what advice would you say to him or to her?
Paint.
Just
enjoy
paint.
yourself. Paint. It is like any art form, okay? It is there to, it doesn't matter if you're the best painter in the world or the worst painter in the world. Everybody has had the same journey. They start at one point, and through practice, dedication, enjoyment, you can get wherever you want to go. It just takes, it's just about enjoying yourself. Don't chase trophies. You don't need gold, silver or bronze. What you need to strive for is personal best. Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Thanks, man.
I can say all these things with my hands like that. Or this one or the other one, and both will fit because the value is different. And because the value and the saturation is different, just using one of those will work. I told you my brushes. You didn't see I released last year on Kickstarter? Come on. Come on. The best brushes in the market. Then you ask me, what kind of brushes are you using? The brushes designed by myself. I would like to ask her, because she was in one of my painting seminars, and I would like to ask her how was the experience, because she was 2 years ago and she came back again to one of my hobby seminars. So this is for something, so I would like to hear your feedback.
This class was fantastic. I mean, compared to last one I took the color class, this time I took the face class, so I was able to kind of take those principles and apply them this time.
Once you have those reference, the color theory for the first time and now with faces, if you have to say an advice to someone which one will join to the classes, what advice would you say?
Be brave and just try. I mean, a lot of the times it's stepping outside of your comfort zone, and you're here to learn, so step outside of your comfort zone.
Okay, so you could say that someone from zero, so someone that started in a hobby just yesterday, for example, could join to one of these classes?
I think so, yeah, absolutely.
So if she said? How is the painting seminar? Just tell me, give me advices for every student that want to join us as you.
They're fantastic. Biggest thing I would say is try and have the color theory before all the others, because color theory is mind-blowing, and then everything else builds up on it. So I just finished a faces class and it built on the color theory. Yesterday I did non-metal metallics. And had I done the color theory first, it would have been way easier, but it was still step-by-step, perfect, just like your Patreons, and it was fantastic, except we got live feedback. Definitely I would do more class with you again.
Something that you want to share with us?
Join the Patreon.
You're improving a lot. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I think the last time you saw a mini, it was the before photo.
Okay. To see you.
I'm Estevo from Brazil, longtime fan of yours. This is JM, my buddy.
Thank you,
Hey,
man. Thank you so much.
Can we snap a picture for
Yeah,
our
sure.
mate? Thanks, man. Sure, we might organize a group to come up to you as well.
Maybe it will be a pleasure.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, finally.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure, dude.
So have fun.
I think that if you're not sure about what this is about and you're unsure if you would fit in, one of the things that I like about our community, it's open to anyone, any color, any sex, it doesn't matter. You can look around in this room and you see all ages, you see everyone, we accept everyone. You'll be part of the family. The person next to you will probably start talking to you, and before you know it, you've got another friend from another state or another country. Don't be afraid. Please come and join our nerddom, I guess is what I could call it. We will accept you open arms. I think if you're an artist, this is an avenue that you maybe not have ventured yet. You'd be amazed at some of the world-class painters that are here on the art side of things that have been classically trained. And then you have someone like me, you know, that started painting D&D minis and has no training at all. So literally, any and everyone, come join us.
I would like to introduce Ben Comets, which one probably is one of the biggest legends in the community. One of the reasons why I'm here, it's because I love his work. I met him long time ago. Germany, in one of the latest Golden Demons there.
2012?
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you think that the social media is helping us to share, to improve, to define or to discover this kind of ideas?
Yes.
Explain us?
I think totally. Like we all seen the quality raised like crazy. I think it's also because people like you and me doing videos, explaining what they're doing, sharing their passion. Also
now it's easier, right, for the new generations.
It's a lot easier. I remember like one moment when I wanted to learn painting. There was like a shop, an historic figure shop in Berlin. Outstanding quality of works. And they had an open house day, and I went to the studio. I was like, okay, and there was like a small dude. I was like, hey, dude, how did you paint that leopard fur? It was like a horse with a leopard fur thingy on top. And the guy looks at me with paint and turns around and says nothing more. I was like, no. The moment I am a professional painter, I will always answer every single question.
Really pleasure. It's a pleasure always see you,
Yeah,
talk with you.
the happy face.
And if you want, I can show you the model.
Yeah. No, this is me also. I would just look.
Just open it here, don't worry.
Unboxing. See the sculptor right away.
This is a kind of minion.
Yeah, the minion. really beautiful. Like I love the super small wrinkles. Also, it's like a lot of expression. Hair is a bit funky. Like
it is
a little grimmer than the other ones.
Exactly.
More ethical and more voodoo-like.
A little bit more. I have one more voodoo that probably will be your favorite, and I would like to show you now with the picture. As soon as I came, you are leaking the brush, the wet, dry brushing. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I don't want to touch marvelous piece. Being honest, I'm always surprised about this quality because I don't like the brushing. But it's so nice, the wet, dry brushing.
Absolutely.
I follow online. You're amazing, man. You're amazing.
So much to me because I've always admired you.
You're amazing. I didn't know that you are a musician too.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Yes. Got lots of creative passions.
Super nice, man. You made the music for your own videos too?
Yes.
Oh man, when I was watching, I couldn't believe it. It's amazing.
That's so kind. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm on Spotify and iTunes and all those places.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm nice to see. I'm Sergio Calvo. Nice
I
to
know.
see you. Okay.
I know this guy is.
Okay.
I'm literally leaving in like 5 minutes, so I wanted to say goodbye, and I've been looking for you to say goodbye and hello. So it's a short hello and a short goodbye.
So okay, show me something easy, like your typical with the bases.
What we have here is an attempt at doing something that maybe people would think is normally like airbrushing, like airbrush technique, like smooth, or it's not smooth, but you know, people always think it's smooth. It isn't, but this type of technique people normally think is something for airbrushes. So what we've actually done is this really messy work here. We put this down underneath, we don't worry about being so neat, and then we're going to put some other paints over the top. So I'm going to do a little bit of work on this to kind of exaggerate it and neaten it slightly. Then we'll put a green over like a filter, which people again think is airbrush only. You love these. Yeah, right, he loves his airbrush.
I love
There's I definitely airbrush more than you dry brush.
There's the
talent. So nice, man. What's a pleasure. What's a pleasure.
Paint your miniatures.
I need to eat more of this.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Sergio, hey, nice to meet you. What do you do?
What the fuck is this now?
I know who he is. But I'm trying
Sergio Calvo. What's so funny?
I'm trying to be nice too.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is he recording
that? Is my camera, yeah? Oh, it's okay for you?
He got to edit that. I can't.
It's from the same sculpture, all of them?
No, there's quite a few, right? Lux and...
Looks the same sculpture, so really nice. But are they handmade or 3D? Yeah. Handmade, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Perfect. Will be great.
Good to see you.
I'm going to say...
Hey, how's it going? Aaron Lovejoy here for Action News. We're sitting here with a lesser-known painter, Sergio Calvo.
No name.
Yeah, no-name painter. Okay, we have to pretend like we like each other, so, you know, just for the camera and everything.
For me?
Yeah.
Everything is perfect, but I would like to
Do you want to ask how I'm doing?
For sure,
yeah, I'm doing great.
What do you think about the social media? It's not easier with the social media nowadays than before?
When you reach out and touch someone, it's different than like just on camera or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, it all works. Exactly. But even on social media, just to sort of crack that net of, like I won't pay for ads, I won't pay for any of that stuff, so I don't get any extra bonus.
Do you like Warhammer, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Space Marines, my true love.
How is your experience painting the boxes for those companies? Because you are a really profitable artwork.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of artworks for several companies in US or around the world.
Right.
How is your experience doing this job?
I would say like a lot of people, they think that's like the top, you know, like a lot of people, oh, if you work for Kumani or not, that's it, you know. They want you to paint it how they want their thing to be.
The deadlines.
So not everyone can do that.
Yeah.
You know, when you work, I work for Disney and Marvel.
Exactly.
And they're not like, oh, hey, you want to do Iron Man in hot pink? It takes maybe a special person, you know, like Like maybe I'm a little dead inside, I don't know, like I'm okay with it, but also I treat it like my job. So if you went to your job, like if you worked at Circle K, you may not like it every day, but
I
you still
understand
go.
what you say perfectly because I'm trying to make a balance between collectors and companies.
It can be difficult, but I think also you have to build a trust with that company. If you're gonna work for companies, find companies that treat their people well. Comic Mass Games treat their people really well. Don't take my jobs, please.
To hear your voice in Spanish, could you tell us something in Spanish?
Como se llama?
Oh, nice. Super nice. Thank you very much for this.
Yeah, thank you. It was good seeing you, man.
See you. So we're with Neil. He has painted incredible projects for this Golden Demon. He won 2 years ago the Slider short, which when I was watching his Dark Angel. Being honest, I didn't see the model in the cabinets, but once he won it, I said, hey, let me see your model on my hand. And I was really fascinated, and then I know why he won it.
What I love is online, sometimes people can be secretive. What paints did you use? Oh, I can't tell you.
I think it's so different, the online and the reality.
Yeah.
So different.
Yeah. But if you bump into someone at Golden Demon Cabinets and say, how did you do this thing? They'll just keep telling you, I used this and I did this and I did this, and everyone wants to talk to you. So coming to these events, you get so much information. The competitive element can be a little bit spicy sometimes.
Sometimes.
It sometimes can be a little bit like, oh, this is not fair, it's not fair.
I'm not sure, let me see.
But on the whole, that's a small part of it.
Do you remember that we were talking before that, some anecdotes, some stories about the community?
Yes.
And you told me something that I never heard before. Something about my project 2 years before with my Orc mech.
Yes.
So tell with the community what happened in that moment.
This is probably a little bit of a secret, so I hope this doesn't go. This is not going on the internet, is it? So those 2 years ago,
2 years ago,
you had your big mech,
exactly.
Right? Your big mech. Now, when you put that in the cabinet, people were losing their minds. They were like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is like the Slayer sword, oh my god. And there was a lot of other debate of, this is maybe too big, is this the right category for this? And there's a lot of debate, which is always good. Myself, Andy Wardle and some others, we thought we'd play a trick on everyone and wind some people up. So we went and just nudged one of the judges and said, just for a laugh, could you just go to Sergio's piece and just put an SS on his ticket, just to suggest that it was an auto Slayer sword? He obliged. I mean, he didn't have to, but he thought, oh, this would be funny. SS gets written on the back of your ticket. People exploded. People lost their minds. Oh my god, he's got the Slayer sword. They haven't even judged it yet. He's got the Slayer sword. That didn't go too well because obviously it got back to head office, and they're like, hold on, you can't prejudge. You can't prejudge a competition. And luckily, the get out of jail free card was, oh no, scale size. Scale size. It's if it's the right scale. So it was a joke, it was a laugh, funny little moments, and you didn't even know this.
I never heard that. So being honest, I didn't check the cabinets, neither my model. Once I came, I decided to ask them for the entry because I remember that this a large scale, and I asked them, should I move this to open category, to diorama, or to another category? And they told me, I think it's a diorama, right? I said, it's up to you. So then they called me to move up to open category, but I never heard that story. So it's so funny.
And again, that's what I mean. It's these conversations you have, the friends, you're having a laugh, and and you didn't even know this at the time.
Do you want to make a deal? Next year we'll come back both.
To
Adepticon. For the same category. Just say one, and I'm going to paint one model for that category.
Well, I've done 40k single 3 years in a row.
So now, you want to go to the next one?
I think I'll do it again. Just knowing how I do, I can put money on the table that I would be doing it again.
So me too?
Yeah.
Deal.
Who is your favorite painter?
Dun, dun, dun. You know which one is the answer. So I would like to introduce her. So she's Katerina. So she's
Katarzyna.
Katarzyna. For me, probably it's my favorite female painter. So I can say that at least currently.
You need to say that I am on the first place up. If you are not going to say it, we need to stop the interview.
Okay. So why you decide to create all that tiny lines everywhere to create this magic on your models?
I think, when I was a child in a really small country, village in Poland, so it didn't have TV or internet. I haven't seen any other painters, right, or how they paint, right, or what they do. So I think thanks to this I have my own style. I started to paint these lines thanks to the plants, because when I was a kid and teenager, I paint a lot of flowers and plants. And then I also, when I was a teenager, found book with painting the Zdzisław Beksiński. He's the famous Polish painter. He used to paint really creepy fantasy things, and he also painted a lot of lines.
If someone wants to start painting miniatures as a hobby, will you give him an advice, some tips that you want to share with him before to start painting?
Yes, so in my opinion, we should use our favorite colors.
Okay.
Right? We can follow some advice, some rules that some pro painters give us, but in the same time, we should use our favorite colors, because thanks to this, people start to have their own style.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and have fun. Good luck in the Golden Demon, and see you soon.
Yes, thank you.
Explain me this new idea that you have, because I've seen the video with this kind of new decals on the shoulder pads. So explain me, what is this?
Okay.
And why I need it.
Yeah, why you need it. So the idea, right, is that we have designs on here.
Okay.
These are chemically etched stainless steel plates. We can put our color onto that plate.
So we call these stamping color, but this is a port over from the world of fingernails. Specialized nail polish that's been formulated for stamping. Formulated for stamping nails, turns out works very well.
The exhibitor hall will be closing in 15 minutes.
But it turns out it works very well for miniatures as well.
Take our color, put it over the design that we're looking to get. Actual stamper is a squishy silicone pad. So we can fit into things. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to scrape away that excess, lightly go over the top, and it's going to pick up that design.
Look at this.
And then we're going to come to the model. Now it's clear on this end, right? You can see right through that. So you can aim where you want to go, and it transfers that right to the model.
Can I see?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, people have been stamping this tank all weekend.
It's amazing, man. Look at this.
So this is an alternative to decals, alternative to stencils, alternative to using your tiny paintbrush to do some freehand. And I think it has some advantages over all those techniques, but it's a new tool for the toolbox, and here at Goblin Hobbies, very excited to introduce this to the world of miniature painting.
Yeah, all of these I stamped.
Yep. Yeah. All of these are stamps.
I will need it.
And you can do your nails. Yeah, 100%.
I took a shower since I did these, and I do wash my hands, so they're a little bit scuffed.
I love it. Congrats for your idea. It's amazing. I love it.
Thanks.
Probably I will try to use in some of my models. You have better English than me, you see?
Awesome.
So, how much you talk better. We are here with someone super special, so I would like to introduce...
Hello everybody, I'm Duncan Rhodes. You're too kind, you really are. And we're at the end of the show and everyone's brain's turning to jelly, right? I somehow have a job teaching people how to paint miniatures that I feel like I've just fallen into by accident somehow.
Let me ask you, why you decide to join us to this community and being a professional inside?
Well, I kind of have been on a long trail of being in the right place place at the right time. So I used to work in Games Workshop retail, and the thing I found most wholesome and fulfilling was teaching painting techniques to people, especially kids, you know, showing them how to do stuff for the first time and unlocking those secrets. And I've just gradually kept finding myself being able to do that on a bigger and bigger platform. So when I was at Games Workshop and they started the TV studio, I was able to become their presenter, teaching painting skills, and everything's just sort of grown from there.
And how do you feel when you share your knowledge and more kids or more painters join to the community and say, hey, thank you for your job?
It's really humbling. Our studio has no windows and it's in a little English village. You know, we don't really get many visitors. So it's amazing to come to somewhere like this where it's just talk to people all day and hearing the stories about how what we've created has really helped them out. We've met a lot of people who have gained confidence and no longer feel embarrassed about their miniatures, you know, when they get them out on the table. That's really what we're all about, you know.
So if you have to say an advice to someone, which one want to join to Golden Demon, for example, which one will be the advice?
So my advice for Golden Demon is to think carefully about what miniature you're painting.
Okay, so the miniature is really important.
It really is, yes.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of examples where people have entered a model into a painting competition, but they've not really picked something that can show off their skills very well. So I advise to just really think about it and to look at something where you can show off different techniques and bring more colour in there, a bit of character, some different textures, that sort of thing. Stuff like painting Skaven or Orcs, so that sort of stuff works out really well. So that's what I recommend they think about.
I would like to say thank you for your job, because you are probably the gate for a lot of new painters. So if the people have to join, for myself, probably nobody will join us. And you are doing a really, really incredible job, so congratulations for that.
Well, thank you very much. We try our best, and we just hope everyone enjoys their hobby more.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a real pleasure.
Very nice talking to you.
I have a Patreon, so I need to push it in between other...
Remember that this is your micro.
All around the place.
How much time, weeks, hours, months, you invest in a single miniature?
A single miniature.
The single category.
Days, weeks. Okay, then I would say maybe fully 4 months or something like that. I don't. It's hard to say. Yeah, I would say the last 2 months here, I worked on it every day. So that's already 2 months.
Wow.
So if you put that out, spread that out on a half a year, I think it would be 4 months in total.
How do you feel being part of the Giants? Like, it's a really difficult experience. It's something that you felt like something special for you.
It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's high-end professional judging. Everything is professional what we judge. But this is like, the staff is awesome, and the organization is awesome. The photographers are near. It's just like a good workflow. You can really judge for 10, 12 hours without getting tired or something. It's like a lot of people say, yeah, but 12 hours of judging is too much. Not if you are so well taken care of. Like, there's food, there's drinks, everybody's friendly, and it's just like you're having more and more focus. Maybe my presence can bring in a new perspective.
I think totally agree. So because you have a more artistic perspective than the company itself. So it's really interesting and smart for the company. And when I've seen you here, I was really surprised in a good way. I was so excited.
Really appreciate all the compliments, but I mean, I can just give the compliments back. Your work is inspiring for so many people, so it's really like continue what you do.
I am trying. I'm trying.
No, you're doing.
I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing.
You do.
Okay. Thank you very much for your words.
A pleasure.
It was a really pleasure.
Thank you for the lovely questions.
You.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you, if you have to say an advice to someone, which one came as new for the Golden Demon, for the competition, what advice will you tell?
Get a teacher.
Get a teacher. Oh,
Get
interesting.
a teacher. Get a teacher, because I think I've done it myself, and I'm sure you have at times, and everyone else has. You're so invested in your own work, you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see the mistakes you're making. You look at it and you go, this armor is perfect, and then you send it to your teacher, there's nothing. They can't give me any feedback on this, and they go, needs more highlights, needs more darkness. If you haven't got a teacher, you're not trying hard enough.
Hello.
Sergio, what's up? Rachel.
I recognize you.
Yeah,
I met you in LVO.
Yes, I know. I took a picture with you.
Thank you. Hello.
You causing trouble again?
Trouble again? No way, no way. I'm always asking.
Absolutely.
Always. I'm trying to be polite as you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hello again. Hello again.
The moment is near. Months of work, hours of detail, all come down to this. The room is quiet, but hearts are racing. Final touches have been made. Figures are in place. Now, it's no longer in their hands. The judges are deciding, and soon, the names will be called. This is the Golden Demon, and it all comes down to now.
I am not believing anything like at all.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Adepticon.
Sergio didn't win any awards at the Golden Demon. No trophy, no spotlight, no photo on stage. But that's not what truly matters, because the real prize was never a statue. It was the hours spent painting, the passion, the dedication, the people he met, the moments shared, and in the end, that's what this is all about. And in that, Sergio truly won.